Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this week's reading. I'm going to be working with angels, gods, and goddesses oracle. I wasn't really sure which oracle to kind of work with for this week's reading, but this one somehow called me. So I said, okay, I'm going to be working with that. As always, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. And the other thing I wanted to bring out is you guys can go to any of my old videos and click at any point in time, because even though they're weekly readings, but they're really like an oracle. Like, you can tune into it and see what messages you are getting for yourself with your situations, because it's really general in that sense. So having said that, what message does Spirit want to bring through for this week? I know there's a lot going on collectively for everyone. This one just flips, so I'm going to take this one. What does Spirit want to bring through? Okay, another card. Take this. And third, please, one more. Can I get one more, please? What does Spirit want to bring through for the collective? Okay, so these two flipped. I'm gonna take both of them. All right, so we start with Goddess of the Earth. Okay, the message on the card is an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. With this card, I really feel, connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with nature. And that's what I've been feeling most strongly, is just stepping out, connecting with the trees. I always felt like a connection with the trees and, for self-healing and connecting with Earth by itself, grounding your energy. If you're a healer, if you do readings and stuff, you know how important it is to ground our energies, because most of the times our upper chakras are most active, and we need to ground our energies by imagining roots going down from our feet into the ground. So this is another message that I'm getting. Some of you have an idea, and you have to hold this idea close to your heart, okay? Because this idea has the potential to grow as long as you're willing to put in the effort, put in the work around it. But more so what I'm feeling with this card right now for most of you guys is the need to heal yourself, is the need to nurture yourself, just spending that time in nature to ground yourself, to heal yourself, to nurture yourself, okay? And going back to yourself is what I'm getting with this card. Again, the next card we have is Goddess of Compassion. Goddess of Compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So, going back to yourself, loving yourself, and trusting your journey. With this card, self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. I really feel like, some of you are beating yourself up for past mistakes or certain choices, or I wish, different choices, or I wish I could have thought this way or that way. The thing is that look at her, beautiful, look at all the purple that's coming out of here. So it's almost like you have grown from life situations, and rather than beating yourself up for could have, should have, or I could have done this, or I could have been like this, or whatever it is, understand that this has been a journey, and making mistakes is a huge part of the journey. And we all seek perfection, right? We all want everything to be perfect, but life is not like a walk down the garden. It's not like that. And even roses have thorns, and the rose is so beautiful, but it has thorns. So just like that, you have to go through your hurdles, you have to go through your tests, your challenging situations, and having compassion for yourself, having compassion for every situation in your life. For some, this goes right back to your childhood where you felt judged, right? And the stars are also telling me, like, maybe most of you guys are star seeds. Star seeds are so sensitive, right? We're so sensitive, we're so loving, we're so compassionate, and unfortunately that is not reflected back to us, and we try to mold ourselves to fit in the society, and we try to even mold our personalities to be a certain persona so that people would love us, people would appreciate us. But with this card, I'm also getting that if you are a starseed, if you're a light worker, if you have felt different art all your life, your beauty is in your differences. Your beauty is in the fact that you are so unique, okay? And you don't have to change yourself. You don't have to become harsh because the world was harsh to you. Like open your heart, send that love to yourself, send that compassion to yourself, okay? Now the third card that's coming is Angel of Pleasure. Angel of Pleasure, and the message on the card is take pleasure in things you do. So there's a sense of, you know, wanting to slow down, and as we can see, this angel is bathing in this beautiful water, sparkling water. I can even see some, it's like goldfish or koi fish in the water. So it's like, you know, the other thing I'm getting with this is the more you find joy within yourself, the more you find peace and happiness within yourself, the more you're going to attract blessings. And that is the main thing, guys. So, you know, blessings, to attract blessings, what are blessings? Blessings are a vibration on the vibration of joy. So when you're on the vibration of joy, when you're on the vibration of happiness, you're gonna attract a lot of blessings. You're gonna attract people, you're gonna attract situations, you're gonna attract money, you're gonna attract all the things, because you are in that space of self-love and happiness and joy. And this comes from the space of forgiving yourself and loving yourself no matter what happened, no matter how much you feel beaten down, finding the peace in that situation, finding the peace within your heart, and then, you know, and then moving on and loving yourself. So this is, you know, she's in the water. So this tells me emotional fulfillment. For some of you, you guys need to understand emotional fulfillment. You can attain this in this lifetime, okay? So don't think that, you know, you can't, or this is not for you, or things like that. Those are just beliefs. Those are just thoughts, and you can let go of those thoughts and know that you are worthy. What I'm getting is you are worthy. And see, nobody outside of you can come and tell you that you are worthy till you tell that to yourself, okay? And if you're gonna wait for people to come to you and tell you you are worthy, you are so perfect, nobody does that, guys. Nobody does that. Sometimes we have to be our own cheerleader. In fact, most of the times we have to be our own cheerleader, right? So why don't you be that cheerleader for yourself and tell yourself that you are worthy of love, you're worthy of happiness, you're worthy of so many blessings, right? And this comes from loving yourself. This comes from accepting yourself. And this angel is standing naked in the water. So this tells me being your authentic self, loving yourself for who you are, non-judgmentally, right? A lot of times we are programmed as children, you know, by our parents, peers, teachers, people in our society, whatever, that you have to be a certain way to be loved. You have to be like this. You got to be smart. You got to be intelligent. You got to be like this. And you may not even fit in that mold, and you may realize that I'm not even this person, you know, that everybody wants me to be. I can't be this person. And the thing is that the more you appreciate yourself, the more you appreciate your quirks, your differences, and understand and hold that compassion. See, this goddess of compassion, hold that compassion for yourself, the more joy you're going to attract into your life. Now, interestingly, the last card that wanted to come is Angel of Joyfulness, okay? So we have something wondrous and magical is about to happen. I love this card as a closing card. So this says, and I love her blue wings. Look at that. So, and again, even here, she's standing naked. So this again tells me that, you know, you are almost peeling off those layers of yourself. She's standing on a purple lotus flower. This tells me the blue, the purple, all this tells me your crown chakra is opening, your throat chakra is opening, your third eye is opening. The more you are appreciating yourself, the more you are seeing yourself as a divine being, okay? As a divine being. And guys, you can be anywhere in your life, and no matter what has happened, today can be the day. You can say, no, I've not worked on myself, or I don't feel like that. The thing is, don't be disappointed with yourself. Understand your journey, be kind to yourself, and also understand that today is a new day, and every day is a new day. So no matter what happened in the past, no matter who did what, you can let that be, and you can say, okay, you know, I've learned from those lessons. And I'm now going to grow my wings. I'm going to fly. I'm going to accept myself. I'm going to love myself, right? And self-love and divine love. When you love yourself, it's like divine love. You understand that, guys, love is in everything and everywhere. Again, going back to the first card, connecting with nature. When you connect with nature, you will find that love in everything, in water, in the trees, in the air. All these elements have so much love, but in order to tap into that, frequency, we gotta get into the frequency of loving ourselves. Okay, so in this time of quarantine where everyone is, you know, in self-isolation and limited, socialization or stepping outside, this is the perfect time to kind of go within and do all those things. Go within and ask yourself, what does my spirit need? What is that my body needs right now? What is that my mind needs? Maybe there is mentally you need to detox certain things, or you need to clear off certain habits. In the same way, physically, maybe you have to detox certain foods, or, with me, I normally find that when I have sugary stuff, it just doesn't work for me. My stomach reacts. I feel sluggish. I don't feel that great, even though I get tempted by chocolate, but I know it's not the greatest for me. So, it goes back to understanding your body, understanding yourself, and what is that you need in any given moment and time, okay? But guys, overall, as I look at this week, I just feel there is more of a need of self-love and self-forgiveness, and having this, holding the space of not being critical, not being judgmental about yourself, and understanding that everything that you went through was part of your journey and part of your learning, and made you this beautiful person that you are today. Now, the blue wings also remind me of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is who I've been working with recently very strongly. I started my journey with Archangel Michael, guys. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but this Archangel Michael was the one who came to me and pushed me to work on my journey and to remember who I am. And he's one of my favorite archangels, even though I work with other archangels, but I always go back to him. I've been working with him lately a lot, and for those who want to build your strength, build your courage, want protection, you want to stand up for yourself, learn to voice, he works with the throat chakra. So again, this blue, right? So work with Archangel Michael and his energy, and it's going to shift your life, guys. Like, seriously, it's helped me so much. I can't even begin. So now, if you're wondering how that is done, when you meditate, just see, everything is done through setting our intention. So when you set that intention, you automatically create that. That's it. Like, you don't have to do a dance, you don't have to do anything. You just have to set that intention, and that intention is it's almost like arrows pointing out towards Archangel Michael and saying, you know what? Help me. And they're right there. They'll be right there right away. You don't have to do any kind of mantras or dance or anything. I mean, it's just through intention. So, and if you're a light worker, he especially works with all light workers. So do call on him, do work with him. And if you want to cut cords to things that, traumas from the past or past hurts, he also works great with cutting those energetic cords that don't serve you anymore, and helps you bring that compassion. And working with Archangel Michael and Raphael is just such a wonderful combination. So just wanted to add that to the reading. But I truly believe that with this card, I feel a lot of blessings are coming for you. But this journey of self-love and self-appreciation. It's a journey. It's not like, okay, one fine day and it's done. It's like one day at a time, one step at a time. So I hope you received something from this reading, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed giving this reading to you guys. So I will see you next week. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. Thank you guys. You guys have a great one. See you soon.